Hello, guys, and welcome back to Ballin Out. I'm Tim Earle, and I'm from Picks Parlays and Earle Sports Bets. Today, we've got 7 NBA games to rapid fire through, and trying to just go over, give out plays that I look at, plays that I like, plays that I bet, and I will have a best bet that's going to be over on the Picks and Parlays website. Before we jump into all of that, we'll go ahead and look back at yesterday, which, as I'm recording this at 9 o'clock, no game has ended yet, but it happens. That's how it goes. I have Dallas, which is currently up 9 at halftime. I have the Hawks -4, who are currently up 8 with 5 minutes to go in the third. Our best bet, or my best bet in this one, was the San Antonio Spurs plus the 7. They're currently up 8 at halftime. I have the under in the Brooklyn game, and I have the over in the Sacramento Kings game. So those are what I got for the day before. If you guys are interested in all of my NBA plays, week pass for $70 over on the picksandparlays.net website, picksandparlays.net/Tim. Let's go ahead and start this out with the Boston Celtics, who are 1-point favorites in Toronto, taking on the Raptors. 228.5 is the total in this game. And this is just a weird line. Why are the Celtics, who are currently 22 games over 500, only a point favorite? Some books have it around 1.5, 2 as well, but most of them have it around 1. Why are they only a 1 to 2 point fave? Doesn't seem right to me. Give me Toronto outright. Well, obviously outright there, money line pretty much plus 110. I just think this is a weird spot for them. I know that Boston has won 8 straight games and Toronto's looking like garbage. Then why are they only a 2-point fave? Why is Boston only a 2-point fave? Doesn't make sense. Give me the Raptors in that one. Orlando will be in Washington taking on the Wizards. The Wizards are 5.5-point faves. 223.5 is the total. I understand why it's a little bit of a spread because Orlando is currently playing at the moment against New Orleans, and they were winning at the moment. So they look actually halfway decent right now. With 6 minutes to go, obviously. I mean, I didn't bet it, but we'll see how that one goes. And I just think it's too many points. I like the Magic. The Magic are a team that cover spreads, and that's all I'm asking them to do is cover a 5.5-point spread against a Washington team that I do not trust. Sign me up. I'll go ahead and grab Orlando in that one. We'll go to this game, the Bucks and the Cavs. This one's going to have my best bet in it, and the best bet's going to be on a side. So make sure you guys check out the Picks and Parlays.net website for that one. But for our total in this one, we're going to go under. We're going to go under the total. Milwaukee is more of a defensive team. They're 6th in the league in defensive efficiency, 20th in scoring. Cleveland, 26th in scoring, and they are the best defensive team in basketball. So for this one, I'm going to go and take it under, even though my best bet is on a side. But I'm looking towards the under. Charlotte and Atlanta are going to go at it. Atlanta's currently playing right now against the New York Knicks. That one's currently 95-88 with 2:50 left to go in the third. Atlanta's been playing some good basketball lately. They've won 5 out of their last 6, and then we'll see what goes on with the finish of that Knicks game. And but the one thing is that they're on a second leg with back-to-back. I don't like that. I know this Hornets team has been really, really rough, and they're tanking, and this is a team that's really bad. I did not expect Charlotte to be this bad this year. I will say that. I expected them to be mid-range in the standings. I believe they're pretty much dead last in the East, and I think the only teams that are kind of worse than them is Houston. So this is a Charlotte team that's really bad. I'll go ahead and grab the plus 8.5. 3 games left. Houston and Minnesota will be going at it. T-Wolves are 6.5-point faves. 229.5 is the total. And when I looked at this one, you get a T-Wolves team that's actually been playing some good basketball lately. Houston has lost like 10 straight, but I'm going to go ahead and grab the over. This is a Houston team that's allowing a lot of points. They're allowing 117 points a game. They're only scoring about 110. But it don't really matter because Minnesota's scoring 115 and allowing 115. I think this one sneaks over the total. And I do think Minnesota puts about $120, $125 onto them. So I'll go ahead and take that. I would lean towards Minnesota to cover the spread as well. 2 games left. The Suns are hosting the Pacers. Suns are 6-point faves. 227.5 is the total in this one. I normally don't like to lay a lot of points. The Suns are actually starting to look a little bit better as of late, or they won one game, sorry, but they are starting to get healthy. DeAndre Ayton's back in the lineup. Cameron Johnson's back in the lineup. Then it's only a matter of a couple of games until they start getting really some pieces back. I'm going to take the minus the 6. Indiana's going to be on a second leg of a back-to-back after playing in Denver and then playing in Phoenix. It's going to be a rough stretch for them. I'll grab the Suns minus the 6. Final game of the night is the Sixers and the Kings. This one was almost a best bet for me. The Sixers are 4-point favorites. 231.5 is the total. I like the Kings. I know they're going to be on a second leg of a back-to-back because they're going to be going up against Oklahoma City tonight, and I expect that one to be a high-pace, high-tempo offensive game. I just like grabbing the Kings with points at home. I know the Sixers. I believe this is the Sixers' last game of an out west road trip that's been phenomenal for them. They've taken care of business in 4 straight road games. This is the 5th game of the trip, and I'll go ahead and I'll fade them for the last game. I think they had a great trip, but I think they fall a little bit on their last game, and then they'll go back home in a couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Kings plus the 4 in this one to wrap it all up. If you guys want to check out the plays that are on the site, because forgot disclaimer, A, I don't bet all these games, and B, lines are subject to change. I don't bet them all. All the ones that I do bet are on the site, so make sure you guys check out those. That's going to do it for this edition of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA. Good luck, guys.